1 second. Let's get the cam 2 back in. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to let the cam 2 do the cam 2. And in 72 hours, I'm going to come on the camera and do my own live and go through each and everything to give you a bit more of an understanding of where I am. Because I don't lie. I don't like people that lie. I don't like fake people either. I don't like people that troll people either on accounts. I don't like lies either. So the thing with me is I find out everything, unfortunately. I do. Yeah, there's a lot of people that I work with that you wouldn't even believe. And I find out everything, unfortunately. Now, I do want to say this as well, right? And this is the only thing I'm going to say. So she does that. Do you know when I come into the... Do you know what 1 minute warrior? Put it on mute for a sec, Wal.
I can't. I'll have to turn it down.
Yeah, turn it down. Do you know when I right, we all know that troll account is my troll account. We all know. Just Stan. I just want you to listen to this. Just listen. Just Anne. Okay? Just put a pin on that. Okay? I also, as well, want you to put a pin on, right? This Just Anne, okay? Also, as well, is very close to 2 of my main troll accounts. Now, when Tammy was in that live before I got in the box, right, the troll account was in there and who was engaging with it. Now, Tammy's saying, I don't want you in here because you only show one side and you're a bully. But Just Anne in the box is saying to Tammy, oh no, it's just what Keisha said. Oh no, you know, doing what Just Anne does best. So with that, Just Anne, okay, I do not miss anything, nothing. And let me say something to you now. You have been a part of a lot of things to do with me, and you are going to reap what you've sowed. So when you're sitting there acting like you don't know why I'm absolutely being the way I've been with you, and why I told you about yourself behind the scenes, because I know exactly what you are and what you've been doing. And once you're engaging with your best friends that have been trolling me for the past 2 years, everything is coming to light. So just pin that, Just Anne.
Turn it up now.
Yeah, sorry, Warrior.
Can you hear me?
Playing a recording. What, you're just cleaning out? Cleaning out?
I'm going to take myself out for some food. Hello, my Scotty.
It's still cold.
I'm mistake. No, you did not say you wanted to see me. Berlin, by mistake. No, I'm about to text somebody right, Berlin. Right, are you ready to get
Isn't it? You only have your words in it. You need this right now.
that is going on? Just to let you know, so I am shopping.
What are you
So I am shopping. I'm shopping at this point. I'm sure we can
So there's stuff actually you should
Oh, you're saying this to Keisha? No, not me, because I'm not in no drama just now. I'm not in no drama.
Look, she starts on me first.
No, I'm just making you know, I'm not in no drama. I'm not in no drama.
Told you she started on me.
I'm not here to speak to you. I'm not here. You're not my friend. It's not your panel. It's not your panel. It's not your panel. I'm here to speak to Tammy. Do not speak to me. Don't speak to me. Don't speak to me. You don't need to speak to me. You do not need to speak to me. Listen, you speak nothing on Tammy. Tammy's live. If you two have got an issue, please get in touch with each other. I didn't know I was scoping. Please, you are a smelly mouth bitch. Shut your mouth before I pull up to your house. Shut the mouth. You fucking
Sorry, can I just say I'm on mute at this point also because I was on a phone call, so I muted it. So you can't hear
Can
that.
you go over to Tammy's and say, so now tell me that Just Stand did not start with Lakeisha on 2 occasions, came for me when I came in the live and called me trouble cause, and I'm telling her to leave me alone, and then came for my fucking daughter.
If she said that, let's rewind 1 minute. Did Anne say that?
Rewind, she's bringing up kids into it and you're asking to rewind. Oh, don't worry anyway, I'm going to out this bitch. Everything.
Shut your mouth before I pull up to your house. Shut the hell do you know? Shut your mouth. You fucking rotten. Yeah.
Right, and also, Anne's been called that name for over 2 years on this app. That was brought by Sarah Coe, who had never ever met her, left eyes on her. And then
But she didn't say anything about her saying that I'm causing drama. Starts with me when I tell her thousands of times, leave me alone. Do not speak to me. Leave me alone.
She just said, you wouldn't have the answer to your daughter if it wasn't for me. She just said that. So she didn't say what she just said, she said. She was actually sticking up for her there, actually. So she just said you wouldn't have the... Yeah, there you go. She didn't say it. She didn't say it.
Why are you bringing children into it? You just said, Nikki, go be your mother. Go be your mother. I didn't say that. I didn't say that at all.
She never said go be a mother. We just all heard that, guys. She never said that. Thank God for bloody recordings.
Be your mother? No, you just said go be your mother to your daughter. I didn't say that, Keisha. Do you want the playback? Do you want the playback? What did you say that?
Yeah, you're right, but she sat on it for months, didn't she? Just sat on it for months, sat on people, knowing people were sharing kids for months.
So I do come out. I remember saying, what did you say, Anne? I said that's bang out order. I now don't think that is bang out order. So I take that back. But you
said that. What did you say? You said your daughter. That's what I said. Oh, actually, don't mention my daughter. My daughter's got nothing to do with this. But nobody in your house. Listen, the same as you. Nosy cow. Shut Right, okay, this is bang out of order. Thank you so much. Friends here. Your punch is very, very unfair. It's very unfair. Yeah, that's like don't like that you have to do each other like this. There's no need for it. If you knew Anne, Keisha, you wouldn't be saying this. I don't know what's happened. And I just feel so sad that it's happening on my live right now because I don't want to be stuck in the middle of it. I just do not want to. There you go then. Now I'm actually going to go. I don't need to speak. And that is the problem that we have got. We have all different friends on the app. Just with one person doesn't like just say, I've avoided Keisha, I don't talk about Keisha, and I've avoided her. She brought me up on her life. Yeah, I've avoided you too. I've avoided you too like the plague. I've avoided you too like the plague. Well, you haven't avoided because you called me later when I'm sat in a box. So that's a fucking lie. No, nothing to do with you. That's a fucking lie. You just said that. You know, like when you took me there. When I'm sat in a box. You know, like when you were sat in a box. When I'm sat in a box. Different things. No, you haven't avoided. You're full of shit. I don't. You are full of shit. Who are you? You don't argue. You are full of shit. Did you drop down, please? Fucking horrible person. Yeah, so are you. Nobody fucking housebound to smell your cat. Jenna, are you taking the piss? Jenna, there's you. Wow, housebound cow. Go get on the TV, bitch. What is it? About my way to my mental health. Like that. About children. Stop body shaming. Come on, I don't know where it's you brought me up in our life yesterday, Scatty. There was no need for her to bring me up in her life, chatting shit on my name. For what reason? I don't speak to her, I don't like her, and I avoid the girl. She's just come here. So I then say it's bang out of order, Keisha. Like, I'm trying to do my best in this situation to support Anne. So tell Keisha that was not fair.
Do we have what?
I was in the box and then said, oh, I avoid you. How the fuck is that avoiding me?
Gloves, not this strap.
How the fuck is that avoiding me? You've got to stop. You could be terrible.
You do that, don't you?
Talk about me like that. Send me messages on me.
I'm not doing
And
that
then
for
come up here. Oh, you're
I'm
right,
doing
Tammy. You're someone. Can you want to happy apple, please?
fucking chest.
So, that just proved then she already had it from the start. So I was right, wasn't I? She wanted to have it out with me from the start. That's why she started on me. She's just confirmed it. I don't really want to be fighting with people like with Smelly Ann because she's smelly. Got a granny that's dying her own sweat. And even got the confidence to come on camera.
Yeah, also.
Sent her husband into an early grave.
We can't hear you. What she's done to people, you're not a people. This is really concerning.
You're going to be expecting the live, aren't you? Because you're not going to know when it's going to come, and I'm going to go all the way out.
Mention my daughter then. Don't mention my daughter and you won't get that kind of reaction. You are a fucking mention what?
Right, Rosa.
Yeah?
1 minute. Right, guys. I do want to say this to you, right? Because obviously Tammy's threatened to out my business, which is two things, okay? She's obviously going to be speaking about probably the billionaire, which if she does, at the end of the day, that's for her to deal with because he's got the money. I don't. Okay. So be very careful with what you are saying and what you're trying to put out there about other people. Just be very careful and be very mindful because that's not me. That's others. And also, I didn't want to have to do this, but she's gave me no choice. And even when she said on the live, well, it's good that you put that out there. I didn't really want to do this, but I will do it. Right. The reason why my daughter is not with me and she's with her dad is because she assaulted me, okay? And I had to do what any mother would do if there was in them situations. So I told her to get out of the car. She was like 3 minutes away from school, and I made her walk from where I told her to get out of the car to school. Now, she's gone to school, she's told school, social services rung, and they said that I did the right thing. And I said it'd be best if she stayed at her dad's until things have calmed down, until she's can understand a lot of things, and I can get myself together. So I've told her that in confidence. That's all she knows. She knows about the billionaire as well, which she shouldn't be speaking about that. And that's the only thing she knows about them two things. That's it. That's all she can out me for. No drugs, no nothing. What she's trying to make out like she can out me. Not at all. It's just a mother that was going through something serious. And when people were like, well, why is Keisha saying that this is the best thing for her? Because you lot didn't know what actually went down. So when I'm saying, Tears, this is the best thing for now, it's because I'm protecting myself and protecting my daughter, both of us. And that's what any parent would have done if they would have had the help of the other parent. So I haven't done anything bad. If anything, I'm a good parent for doing that. So when she does come back to me, she will never do that ever again in her life. Ever again. So that's the only thing. And then with the billionaire, that's it. Two things. So if she wants to out my daughter's situation and then tell me, oh yeah, well you should out it, and say, well that's what you've got that you're going to out me on. It's pretty sick, isn't it? That you had the mindset of wanting to out me over that, and it's sick that you have the mindset of wanting to out me over what? Something I've told you in confidence. So if you're going to go all the way out on me like that, I'm going to go all the way out on you and out everything that we've spoke about. Because I think it's absolutely disgusting that you've gone up there and actually said that out of your mouth, Tammy. And then you sat there saying she's going to be outing out my messages. But you've been sat there wanting Just Dan to out all the messages. Now with the Sharon situation, Sharon was my friend. So was Nina. Now, I already knew what Nina was up to when she was trying to already get money off me and Rob, talking about the different situations with her ex-husband that's come out of jail and a boyfriend that she keeps letting inside the house. We don't know what story is the truth. Sharon come to me and told me about the money, and I didn't like it, so I cut her off. Whether she needed Quality Streets, whether she needed £5 for something, whether, I don't care why she needed the money. That was somebody that was being sat on my side, okay? And I don't care how she received it. I'm not into things like that, okay? So I had a right to say that because I'm not into that. I don't ask people for money. If I can't afford something, I don't turn up to the party. And if I do turn up to the party, I bring my purse. So I'm sorry, we're not kids. And I'm not dealing with people that are begging or doing things to try and make people feel sorry for them. So I'm sorry, with the Nina situation, Tammy, I was right. Whether somebody gave her that money because she couldn't afford a box of Quality Streets, that's not my business. That's not anybody else's business. I just don't like things like that. So I cut her off because I'm not into it. And that's okay. It's like Warrior now being around me and then starts asking Bev for money. I'm not into that. Okay? You lot might be into, to everybody bought Tammy all the stuff for a house. I'm not into that. I'd rather suffer. I don't need people buying anything for my house. I don't need to run to IKEA because people's bought me stuff on the internet. I don't need to do that because I'm a strong, independent woman that will buy my own things. So we're just different people. The way they beg is the way I would not beg. The way they receive is the way I would not receive. The way they take is the way I would not take. And it's just that we're different qualities of people. What you can take off others, I could never take. What you can receive off others, I could never take. So we're just different people. So when she did take that money and Sharon told me, I didn't like it. I have a right to say, I don't agree with this. Not everybody's the same. Now, imagine you having a friend and you've introduced to somebody and then like 2 days later they're asking them for money. Or they're taking money off because they can't afford to go to a charity event. Don't fucking turn up for it then. You can't afford it, don't turn up. And even if you can't afford the quality streets, stay in the comments. That's still showing support. So today, right, I went into Tammy's to go see Tammy. Because I've already had a conversation with Just Anne behind the scenes and made her aware that you've just listened to, that I don't want to speak to her. I don't care about you. Please leave me alone. I went into Tammy's, and when Scat is talking about everybody needs to leave the drama out, she's mentioning me. And I'm saying to her, do not mention me. And she's saying, I haven't mentioned you. Yes, she did mention me. Just do not speak about me. And then it goes from there. She drags then my daughter situation in it because she wanted a reaction and she got one. And then it's, let's make out now Keisha's crazy and we don't know why she's been like this. And Tammy going like this. I was going to have the conversation with Lakeisha about this, Just Anne and everybody else. Well, Tammy, I've got 2 voice notes and at least 14 messages and I haven't replied back to one. So you've sent me in the last 3 days 16 messages and 2 recordings, and not one of them have I rung you back and replied to because I've been busy. So you've had all that time to voice record me, even today, this morning, voice record me on all your lives on a morning, tell me what I'm doing in the afternoon, but you can't spend 2 minutes out of your day. And it's a coincidence, isn't it, Tammy? That you're saying today, oh, I was going to pull Keisha up about that. No, you wasn't going to pull me up about nothing. Because you've been speaking to me in messages for the past 4 or 5 days. And I can show you the messages, what she said. I can even let you listen to the voice notes. You know what? Let me send the voice notes to Wazza. So our last conversation with each other, right, was when she messaged me this morning and I asked her for something. And she said, I haven't got it. I've been trying to look for it, but you deleted it out your messages. So we've been having you've been having lots of conversations with me and I haven't been able to get back to you because I've been busy. We've had no conversation about Just Anne. So stop with the cat, Tammy, okay? And then after Just Anne does that, to try and, because she wants to, because this is the thing with Just Anne. You are really a evil, nasty, bitter person. You really are, in your soul, in your mind. That's why you spend your time in pain, honestly. And that's why your husband had an early death, because you sent him into an early death, because you were so depressing. Okay? You're that depressing that you've had it out with everybody. You control every situation and every narrative. And then when somebody calls you out, you're the victim. We're the perpetrators. You have, and you have had for a very long time, on the scenes and behind the scenes, just Anne, okay? You've had a very disgusting obsession with me, okay? I know what kind of conversations you've been having with people. I know that you're involved with these troll accounts about myself. I know the people that you've teamed up with, okay? Do you know when you are calling me a wrong'un and you are saying certain things and you are wanting the troll accounts to come in to do certain things and you are gathering up all the enemies and people that I've kicked out of my... Do you think for months, just Anne, do you think for months that you was going to get away with this in the end? Did you think that you was that clever that somebody like me, somebody's not going to reach out to me and make me fucking know exactly what you are? Because when everybody finds out exactly what you are and what you've been doing, you're going to be the same as Mark. You're going to be the same as Mark. So listen to this and what you're going to say that, what you're going to say then, because even your own best friend today said that that account is one-sided. So when I'm ready to talk and say all my truth and put everything out there with the facts, just Anne, we'll see how you're sitting, we'll see where you're sitting after that. And every day from now on, your name, your husband, and anybody attached to you, anybody that is public, is going up. The way you've haunted me and trolled me with other people and have been undermining stuff behind the scenes, I'm going to get into your life like that now. And I'm going to spend my free time being invested in your life and anybody that is public. So whatever's public, I am going to go into their lives. And trust me, I'm going to go in it. And some of this stuff, like, you can do nothing about it because anything I pull out is all going to be public. So if you have a son and he's got a lovely little family, guess what? They're anything public about them is going to be put up, not just on here, on all platforms. And every day you're gonna be dragged by me. You're going to be dragged by me, and you're gonna feel exactly how I've been feeling with some of these troll accounts. Just and now, when you all get it in the end, yeah, this woman is a fraud, a fake bully, okay? A very venomous individual. Do you know one of them people that have two masks and you would think, wow, that person wouldn't do that? Or I bet you any counts of money. She is dangerous. Yeah? And when the truth comes out in the interviews, just Anne, people are going to know what the fuck you are. Do you know what's even made me even happy today? Listening to you sit up there and actually, because you know what's coming, don't you? You know what's coming. And do you know what it is? You can't tell your friends what you've been doing. So you are going to be on edge. You are going to be on edge. You thought you were clever. Just Anne. But I'm cleverer. This woman is a troll, okay? A troll. And that's all I'm going to say. And I've warned her away from me. Because this woman has got her hands let me tell you something. Put it this way, yeah. If she has been not only gathering people from my side to have on her to be like basically, let's say for instance somebody's building a case, right? And they're trying to build a case because they work with other people. The first thing they'll do is they have to get into people that I've been close to. So forget about the viewers, forget about everybody else, strip all of that. It's particular people. So, Nina, Sparkle Queen, okay? Certain people, okay? And it's been done for a reason. Now, Just Anne might have thought at that point when she's doing all this, she's going to have a little goodie bag of secrets and messages, you know, all of that. But guess what? Every time this little venomous, poisonous little rat, because that's what you are. That's what you are. Every time this woman's trying to pick one of my trails up, I've never left her no crumbs. Okay? She gets handed a bag, bagless, because she's a bag. Okay? She gets fed nothing. And guess what? All she's ever got and all they've ever had is what I've said out of my mouth. Isn't that funny? Just Anne. Isn't it funny? Just Anne. So, if you all can just pin Just Anne, okay? And just remember what she said about what I do to children that are dead. And just remember her calling me a wrong un, just to understand why all these things. And just remember when I came into that live and Tammy was saying, block the Happy Apple account out because it's one-sided and it bullies Keisha. Just Anne. No, don't do that. You have to understand there's a lot that's going on here. And I'm going to break her down in such a way publicly. I don't give a fuck if she's hospitalised. And I'm going to let me tell you something now. Listen to this and listen to this clearly. You are going to get the worst out of me. You are going to regret this. And I don't give a fuck about being arrested. I couldn't give a fuck about spending 24 hours in the police cell. But I'm not going to stop on here. You are going to you think that Delmac was bad and you can all team up against me. Honestly, you can team up against me and that's fine. But I am going to be venomous, okay? You're not going to expect this and I'm going to go all the way out. So when you thought before that I was bad, wait till tomorrow. And when tomorrow comes, you're going to say, wow. And you know the next day, your jaws are going to be on the floor. And you know the next day, you're going to be calling the police and the police are not going to do nothing. And even if the police do come knocking, guess what? I will tell them my hands are behind my back. I am happy to go to the police station. Let me just get my bank card, my jacket, and whatever's warm, and I'll go to the police station. Not a problem. Okay? But everything I'm going to do, whatever I do to whoever you love, it's all public anyways. And there's nothing. Ask Shelley Belly. She's already dealt with these situations before. She knows exactly what the police are going to tell her. And that's exactly what I'm going to do to you. You try to damage me. You try to undermine me. And do you know what she did today? She did all that because she wanted me away from Tammy. So it was like the last straw of one of my friends because it's her and her people that have been trying to take me down. And this is what I'm trying to say. She's been trying to get in the middle of my friendships for a very long time because she's a venomous little rat. And I'm glad her husband's in the grave. I am glad that your husband's in the grave. And if he would have been alive, I would have shagged him. I would have sat on his face and cream pied all over his face. He would have bought me thongs and the lot and he would have dressed me up like a little good girl that I am. Because he doesn't want a wife a little slut like you. Just Anne. Okay? He wants a real bad bitch like me that can throw it back, that can clap the cheeks. Okay? So I'm going to go down now and come back up. And hopefully I'm able to send your husband some roses to his motherfucking grave. Because or even a picture of me, because he doesn't want to see the sight of your saggy tits and your dusty, hairy face. Nobody wants to see that. Nobody wants to hear that, you dusty bitch.